These mountains, there's something about these mountains. The dark forests, misty valleys, jagged peaks. I don't blame anyone for thinking twice about coming up here. What with all those ghost stories and whatnot that people tell. None of them are true, mind, except one. A couple months back, there was a hiker disappeared up along the Flashpoint Trail. You know, the one that goes along the west foot of Stargazer Mountain? Well, she came from Firefly City to get away from the stress and all that. Maybe a little overeager to go on an adventure in this kind of place. Wrote in the trail register she was going up there to see the mountain views and to get some exercise. Nothing out of the ordinary, except, well, she left in the afternoon, and anyone worth their salt around here will tell you that if you can't make it back by sundown, you shouldn't go up there. But that's exactly what she did. A couple folks saw her along the way, said hi as they passed on their way out of the park, but no one stopped to question why she was going deeper into the woods with the sun so low in the sky. Last folks that saw her said she was sitting under an old tree, eating a sandwich, peanut butter and jelly, apparently. From there, we can only guess what happened. Most logical explanation says she dozed off, what from being so tired after going a good distance along the trail on a hot summer day. When she woke up, it was probably dark. Too dark to find the trail. It's easy to panic in a situation like that. These woods are haunting enough when the sun's out, and they only get more ominous at night. Anyway, she probably wandered off, unable to see, and got lost in the bush. After that, it was only a matter of time. See, if you go off the Flashpoint Trail, there are pitfalls, cliffs, and all manner of hazard that you can, and probably will, end up in. Especially in the dark. Now, she did have a pack and a sleeping bag, but you need a lot more than that if you want to make it in the mountains for very long. Once she was noticed to be missing, when she didn't check out of the trail register or her lodge room, a search was organized, but in this type of environment, the chances of survival were slim. We searched everywhere we could think of. A couple folks even almost got lost themselves, but needless to say, we never found her. The only thing we did find was her sketchbook, propped up against the tree she had last been seen under. Over time, a lot of the details of the story became twisted or exaggerated. Some folks say she fell into Photon Canyon, or was attacked by an animal, or even was taken by aliens. The main thing people claim is that her ghost can still be seen in these woods, wandering around, alone. Her name was Willow. Most folks around here didn't really know her that well, so her story's become a bit of a local legend. Tourists to the park are always asking, where's Willow? How can I see Willow? I usually just change the subject. She was a real person, after all, and, well, she deserves that respect, at the very least. Truth is, though, I'd give anything to know the answer myself. I really would. know we've had our run-ins here and there, but you can't just come up here unprepared and expect things to just work out. There's no guarantee rangers like me will be able to find you if you get lost again. You're lucky you made it to this tower and that rainstorm wasn't worse than it was. Now, I've just told you one story about what could happen if you aren't careful, and there are a whole lot of others, too. The Starlight Mountains have always been connected with talk about monsters, demons, and ghosts. I don't believe in that stuff myself, but there is something about this place that just feels like it's not quite real. Hell, I've only been working out here a few months myself, and even I've seen things that I just can't understand or forget, no matter how much I wish I could. Go ahead and roll your eyes, but if that's what it takes to make you more careful, then so be it. Like I was talking about with Willow, you could easily end up in a situation that you can't come back from. And you don't want to leave anyone behind wondering if they could have done something, anything to change what happened. You just don't, okay? Do you feel something? Almost like someone is watching? All right, well, anyway, just please be more careful. That's all I'm saying, all right? I don't want anything to happen to you, too. Not just because it's my job, but also because... What the hell was that? Actually, I think it might be best we get on out of here. The rain's finally stopped. Anyhow, it's time I got you two back to town. Come on, let's go.